Guys, welcome back to my channel. Another time to make no stories, no courtesy of anything. So today I want to just talk about a friend of mine, yeah, with his dating life. Yeah? So there's this friend of mine called Joseph. Joseph is a friend of mine just around the capital. So Joseph was working at a very nice job, working hard and stuff, and he lived in somewhere in Roysam, right? Joseph was just an hard-working guy, working hard every day to make ends meet, and he was earning some good money, and he could settle his bill. So Joseph got a lady in the Manyanga, the nice made buses, traveling buses, they called them Manyanga. One day, because when he was traveling, he decided to pick one to town, and he was in one, a very nice one. Joseph met a lady. The lady, they talked for a while moving to town, and the lady was like, okay, I'm from Roysam, going to town, but I'm not living there. My hood, I'm from the ghetto, I'm from Githurai. And Joseph was like, yo, you know what, baby, I'm interested in you. Can I get your number or something? And the lady was free to share with Joseph the number. So Joseph thought like, okay, now I got some free love now, so what next? Now I'll be contacting this lady. Used to engage the lady, and it's like the lady did some easy going move. Joseph got some quick love, and Joseph was like, wow, now I got the love for you again. I have the love now. They got into a relationship, and the lady moved to Joseph's place, and she used to move to Joseph's place every day, but that's his love, and going to your lover's place is not a problem. What you need to do is always to move to your lover's place for real. So Joseph had no problem. Joseph used to go to job, come back, go to his lover's place, but his baby, something Joseph didn't come to realize, his baby was kinda coming home late at night. The lady comes midnight, and Joseph put in mind that because my bro was dead in love. Bro was already done with love thing, and he was in it. Yeah, he loved all his heart for real, man. So not seeing the red flag. And Joseph never asked, well, what is this lady doing? Like, he comes at night, and he never talked about what she does, like the way progression for real. He never talked about that. But Joseph was like, no, never mind. I got no problem about that. So when one day Joseph was decided to move the lady to the ghetto where the lady was coming from, and they went, and it was around night, and they walked through some corners there, and Joseph was like, can we just follow the right way? And the lady was like, no, we cannot follow the right way. I know of a shortcut, you know. So in this shortcut, there were people used to, young teenagers and heads who are using illicit brews and illicit drugs, the cannabis and the rest. And there were a lot of movie shops and stuff. And there is where they were going, because they were going to get they are what we call burning a movie. They are going to be given some movie in their flash so that they can go and watch in the baby's crib in the hair around that place. And Joseph and the lady went. It was like, no, man, you don't want my right way, but because I just have to follow what my baby saying. And the baby, those people were looking at the girl. Joseph was like, nah, you know what? They're looking at you, and they're like, they need to talk to you. But Joseph was like, no. The lady was like, no, you know what? Nah, I don't know those people. Those are people who want me, but I don't think I like them for real, man, because I already got you. They were like, okay, no problem. They went, and while coming back, the lady disappeared just in those corners, those choche, they call them street. Yeah, the lady disappeared, and Joseph never was like, he could not. Joseph was like, my baby just disappeared. And when then in a few minutes, the lady came back and was like, I went to Alu. He did not see her leaving, but he identified that the lady had gone. But he was like, no, Where were you? I went for a restroom around this place. I just went to ease myself for a little. They said, well, okay, no problem. Let's go to your place. So they went to their place, to the lady's place, and they had good time watching movies and stuff, chilling. So after some quiet weeks, some few weeks, Joseph and the lady was love continuing, moving stronger and stronger. The lady keep moving at night and telling, okay, you know what, why I'm always come late, you know, I just have to be afraid, you baby, is that I always come late because I still have to move to the ghetto to talk to cook for my pops and stuff. And they're like, oh, no problem, because every day Joseph could try to figure out things, and he had no info. Then Joseph came to me, and I told Joseph, you know what, he telling me everything, how they've been moving. And I told Joseph, you know what, you need to do some little spying to the lady and know what does she really mean what she says. And she was like, oh, he was like, yeah, I'd do that, and I'd help my bro to maybe follow her lady, and we could see going to her homestead, and once she be there for like 10 minutes, we could leave, because we could believe now, okay, that's her home. So at one time, the lady came to the crib. She pulled up with a hoon, hoon that, and she that was plastered for a while, and there was blood bleeding, but it's like she already got some little first aid. And Joseph was like, what's happened? Then the lady said, you know what, there's this guy who is my ex. I don't like the guy, we already broke up, but the guy keeps on following me, and I don't know why the guy keeps following me. I already told him I don't want it. Hey, and Joseph is a lover boy. Joseph got the lover boy shit. I was like, nah, you know what, let's go to the hospital. The lady was, no, we're not going to the hospital, you can't just help me to nurse this wound. I Joseph nursed the wound, but Joseph got nothing like on the mind, like what's going on? The nigga was deeply in love with nothing on mind. So the lady, after a few days, the same thing happened. And my bro is in love, nigga is madly, deeply in love, and can never realize anything was going on. Then Joseph's sister called him and told him, you know what, Joseph? Yeah, there's a lady you living with, and I don't trust that lady. That lady, I don't trust her for real. I just was like, no, you know what? That lady the lady I be living in got scandals, like, cause the reason why she got scandal, she be living with, she having a ex who actually doesn't want to leave her, keep following her every day, and calling and looking for her and stuff. Our sister was like, no, you need to switch on that and try to figure out what's going on, because I don't feel I'm trusting the lady. So just to leave that story out for a while, leaving about her sister and stuff, we'll just jump to what went next. Okay, so Joseph was like, my sister too, everybody be hating that now I got love. And things went well, but the things keep moving. And one day the lady came at night, middle of the night, and told Joseph, babe, I had a hard time today. My father was sick, so I had to come late tonight. I was like, no problem. Joseph was like, no problem. You know, this guy is deeply in love. That's why this guy messed every time, because he was not seeing anything coming. Then a group of young men came and knocked the gate. The watchman opened the gate, and they were like, okay, you know what? We have come to look for one of our lady over here. There's one of our lady who is living here, and we need her, and it's living with someone. And Joseph was like, and the watchman was like, no, there's no lady that you can look. And that was by good luck that the watchman said that. And the watchman refused to tell them, to allow them to get in the apartment. Nobody was allowed to get into that compound from those guys who they look like goons. And caretaker too was involved, and it was like, wow, no, we don't need you over here. There's no lady who, because Joseph had not had not told them what was going, like anything around that he got another lady, and those people too could not believe that now. So the guys went back. Then the caretaker called Joseph when Joseph came back and told him, okay, there's some boys who came looking for you. They look like goons, and they were saying that there's a lady that is around that looks that they are looking for, and that's their lady. They need to take her. And you're the person who sees you with a certain lady that is new, because over a while we've been seeing you with this lady, and what's next that we might think it's you who has the lady. So Joseph went and figured out something, and at work, one day at work, Joseph was called and he told, okay, you know what? Your lady was involved in some gang activities. Yeah, the lady that looked like this, could you know her? Then they sent him a few Hansford, and Joseph was, wow, did the lady have been living with? What happened? He was told that he was involved with some robbery, like they are the people who, they meet people, they knock people down, and you know, they do a lot of stuff to people, and while taking their property, sometimes if you ignore giving them, they'll have to slaughter you. Yeah, they do human slaughter. And Joseph was like, really? And seeing everything was like his slave. So what Joseph did, he went to the HR office and told the HR, please, can you please just allow me, I have an emergency, just allow me, just go out for today. I go and fix some few stuff. And this HR is a very understanding person. Okay, said, okay, no problem. Just if you go fix yourself, anything first is always about yourself first, then what? So Joseph went, and Joseph called a mover company called Elite Movers in the capital. They are in the capital. So the Elite Movers came, and they put everything that Dennis had they packed everything in the lorry. And they started looking for house. Imagine they are looking for house with everything, Joseph's property inside the lorry. They looked for houses. Until they went outside to Kilimani and got an house, and Joseph moved in there. So when the lady came, during the night, like in the night of that day, she came and found that the watchman told her that nobody is in that house. That person already left. And remember, Joseph told that lady in the morning, that time that I'm moving out, you need to go and look for a place for a while. I'm moving out from the capital for a little, because for some business, and somebody will be coming to stay in my house for a while. So you'll have to go get somewhere. And the lady agreed to go get somewhere, not knowing in mind that Joseph already got plans of running away from that place. She was not sharp though. So she went, and because she actually knew that she already taken everything from Joseph. Joseph's mind is in her. No. So that she can control Joseph. So she went because she believed Joseph. Then Joseph did what he did. Then you know what Joseph did? Joseph switched off the lines and interfered with the carrier, so like you could not access it. Then Joseph went and get everything new. So you see, my nigga over here, Joseph, my nigga just went smart. My nigga not smart, but he just survived. He just went in some survival mode, just for a while. This is why I'm telling y'all that y'all better look who you moving with. Don't just be moving real quick. You see a red flag, you need to be smart. A lady start talking about some toxic ex and stuff. You need asking for some favor before even you know her. Man, that's a red flag. You need to run away from that. She's dangerous, bro. She's very dangerous for you, man. Don't be checking on red flag. That's why we fail as men. She shows you a red flag, but you have failed to understand that's a red flag. You keep locking in, gang. You need to be smart for real, man. Just check how you do your thing. You see Joseph just survived. Do your thing, eh?